All right, Destiny 2 fans. Now, and I'm kind of apologizing, but yet not. I recorded a 26-minute video over the weekend, and I'm like, this is too long. It was a good listen, though. I talked a lot of personal stuff, but I will say this. I've heard a lot of people the past few days on YouTube and videos and reading some stuff, and things look kind of up. It's hard to tell. A lot of rallying around, so to speak, about trying to save Destiny 2, etc. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. In words count, last upgrade or the last expansion? I haven't heard anybody say expansion. I've been hearing the word update. So I have money set aside to pay the last $40 for the last expansion. But is this an expansion or an update? And who's going to maintain the servers? Who's going to maintain the game to make sure things are still going smoothly if they're just completely leaving Destiny 2 for Marathon? Again, I don't know all the particulars, and if you want to let me know, that's fine. That's fine. But I wasn't being cold. I wasn't being jaded or anything else to that effect. I'm more of a realist. You know, we're all each different. We've all gone through different things. But part of life is how you deal with loss. And loss of, yes, even a video game. I can't believe I'm even saying this. But yeah, and I've been a long time gamer since 1979 or 1980. I could tell you stories in my 26-minute video. I told some stories, some factual stories, a lot of me, myself, and I hate to admit, but, and I understand this game means a lot to a lot of people because it was so immersive. It's so beautiful. It's fun to play. It's can be a bit annoying to play at times. What in the world did my phone just do? So I got to cut this short. I got to go pick up my wife. So, and we got to get home. Just stayed a little late because of the rain. We had a real bad storm come through today. I have a full-time job. She has a full-time job, and we commute. Okay. And I know a lot of the guys that I'll even listen to online. I know Kakis, I don't know how he pronounces his name, is married and has kids, and he has a spanking good time sometimes with his daughter opening up that is so cute. I like that. I know we'll never see her, and that's fine, but I love that opening. In you know, the writing on the walls is that maybe it's not over. A lot of cope and copium. I haven't heard that word used this much until the past 5 years. I've never seen the overuse of one word over and over until I got online. Maybe it's my age. I don't know. But not everybody that plays Destiny is quite my age. Maybe a little younger. I am over 50 after all. But, you know, with that, I'm apologizing, but not apologizing. That's all, folks. Not apologizing. I'm still not signing the thing. I'm still not going to change.org. I just refuse. And even someone else, I forgot if it was Mactix, Wilhelm, Khakis, or what, Khaki, even said, you know, hey, you can go out and do it and sign it. It may not mean anything, but, and I'm like, exactly, it may not mean anything. Because I've also tried to save things too, and it did nothing other than get me a flood of political email. And it wasn't even, what I did was not even political, but that website is. I just want to warn you. If you don't get flooded emails, then great. That's fine. But I'm not putting my information out on that website again. Though they probably have it, or I wouldn't be getting these emails that I keep trying to block. And every time I block them, I get a new ones, and they keep coming back. And it's just absolutely annoying. So, and hey, there's like 320,000 signatures already. That's great. I think it's either 320 or 378. I think it was 278. Now it's over 300,000. So, but January 9th, that's what I'm hearing. Go out and get online, crash the servers. We need people out on there to get Bungie's attention to say we're serious. And from what I am even hearing also, other gamers from other platforms and other games, not just Destiny 2, are coming to our attention and help, etc. We'll see what happens. Destiny 1 remaster? Doubtful. But there's been some talk of that. And the logistics of some of that as well. It could be more expensive than it should be. I don't know, but that would be nice. If Bungie can afford it. Right now they're cutting their employees in half. By half. Excuse me. I gotta go. We'll see you next time. But yeah, at least my original video sparked some conversation. And I think that was a good thing. Because we need to converse and talk about this stuff. And not so go, well, you're jaded, you're cold. I'm not cold at all. I'm just being real. It's called kind of being based or being realistic. Sometimes we have to move on. And I will play Destiny 2 up until the servers die. Just like I did with Phantasy Star Online across 3 different systems. Okay? And if you're making a video game a safe place, that's kind of a concern. But for me, it's just an addiction. And it helped me get my mind off my pain. It was sort of like my own little drug going way back to 1982, 81, 82, at the height of Pac-Man. And I was like around 8, 9, 10 years old. And even when I didn't have any money at all, my mom would say, "Are you hurting again?" I said, "Yeah. Well, I don't have any money, but you can go to the arcade." And it was like right next to the department store we were in the mall. You know, and I would just sit and watch the demo or the attract screens of Bionic Commando, Gauntlet 2, Castlevania, whatever it was. And Kangaroo, Pepper 2, Frogger, whatever. Donkey Kong Jr. was a favorite. I was really good at that one. Super Pac-Man. And I would just sit and watch the attract screens, and it just, even though I was standing on my bad hip and whatnot, it helped get my mind off my hips, off the pain. And I'm not looking for sympathy at all. It's just my past. Okay? So we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. And as always, I don't know, I forgot what they're quoting now, which I found interesting too. I meant to write that down. Shucks. We'll see you out there, Guardians.